Hi everyone, this is Mani and welcome back to SKSecOps. Today we are going to understand one of the important concept in Docker, which is multi-stage Docker builds. So let's get started. In order to understand this concept better, let us consider one of the analogy where you went to a restaurant along with your family and you all are sitting at the dining table. First, a waiter comes to your table and takes your order. So you ordered one of the item called chicken biryani, which is a very famous dish in India. Once you ordered, the order goes inside the kitchen. In the kitchen, the chef has all the ingredients like spices, vegetables, curry leaves, basmati rice, and of course, stove in order to cook the food. Here, using all these ingredients, the chef cooks the dish, and finally, the biryani is ready. Now another waiter takes the biryani from the kitchen and serves it to you at the dining table. You all will simply enjoy the food. Now the quick question to everyone is, do your family members really care about how it was cooked, what knife, tools and ingredients the chef used? Can you say the answer? Answer is no, we don't care, right? We will understand how this biryani analogy is related to multi-stage Docker builds in just a few minutes so that we won't forget. What is this multi-stage Docker file and why we need it? We are using multi-stage Docker builds to reduce the size of the Docker image. You can reduce from 1 GB to 52 MB. These values may vary based on your application workloads. This helps in faster container startup. How can you identify this Docker file is multi-stage? Whenever you see two or more from instructions, then you can say, oh, this is a multi-stage Docker file. Whenever you build this multi-stage Docker file, here there are two stages. One is build stage and the other is run stage. Let's understand about build stage first. Build stage contains your application code, dependencies, and tools to compile. During this build process of this Docker file, this build stage produces an artifact. What is this artifact? Artifact is an executable file which is ready to run like jar, var, and dist folder in JS application. Now, how biryani analogy is compared here? Just like chicken biryani is the final dish after cooking, similarly, the final output of the build stage is the artifact. Also, like the waiter carries biryani from the kitchen to dining, we copy the artifact from build stage to run stage. In run stage, we don't keep heavy tools or code anymore. We just copy the artifact from build stage into small clean environment called runtime environment. Finally, in the run stage, application runs using this artifact. Examples of runtime include JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and Node Runtime. Let me use one of the Blackboard in order to understand multi-stage Docker file. This multi-stage Docker file is very simple. If you observe in this Docker file, there are two from commands. So if you have two from commands, then how many stages are there here? We have two stages. One is stage 1 and the other is stage 2. We will understand each and every line very clearly, but before that, I need to tell I am writing this multi-stage Docker file for Angular application. You can consider other languages also, but slight modifications are required. In first stage, first line starts with from node 18 as builder. What is this meaning? We are starting with one of the base image node 18 and I named this first stage as builder. Why this node 18 is fatter in size? Because it contains base operating system, extra tools to compile and build. Then we have work dir, set working directory inside container app. Copy will copy package.json into your container. Run npm install dependencies inside container. Then we have copy with two dots. First dot represents your current directory and second dot represents container directory. Now it copies your current directory files into container. Run npm build. It will build the application and produces the artifact. Here it is dist folder. Now we will discuss the second stage as well. From Nginx Alpine sets a new lightweight image with Nginx because we need runtime only. Now the most important command here is copy command. This copy command copy built files or artifact from builder stage, which is dist folder of stage 1, into Nginx serving folder, which is /user/share/nginx/html. Expose 8080 opens port for web traffic. CMD helps to run Nginx in foreground to serve the application. How to run Docker image or this Docker file? Go to your project folder where there is your application code. There you write this Docker file and open terminal. Then you type this command docker build -t demo space dot. Once you run this command, run another command Docker images. Then you can see the size of the image, which is 52 MB. Finally, we reduced the image size. That's all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you really like this video, click on the like button, and if you are watching for the first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please share with your friends as well. Thank you so much.